All right, you guys. I know all of y'all wanted to know what day one at PNS orientation looked like. And being that we can't record while we're in there, only thing I can do is explain it to you now. Let's talk about it. Day one, paperwork, 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 ergo. All right. You're going to go to what they call ergo. You're going to a clinic that day. They're going to take your blood pressure. You're going to do some squats. You're going to hold your head back. You're going to look this way, that way, stand on one foot, switch feet, stand on that one, and then you're going to the back. Once you go into the back, you have to lift those tarps. One's 80 pounds, one's 100 pounds, one's 120 pounds. You have to effectively pick them up and put them on your shoulder. You have to be able to do that. After you get through that, then you're going to do some knee ups. You're going to put your knee up on the examination table. One knee up, the other knee up, and then you're going to get down. You're going to do the same thing a few times, then switch legs. Now, after you switch legs, you got a ladder. There's a ladder in there, and you have to skip the first step straight to the second step. You got to up that second step, step up, step down 7 times. Okay? Once you finish with that, you're going to leave that room, and now you're going to the weight room. Once you get into the weight room, you're going to have to curl a certain amount of weight on one of the machines with the cables. You're going to have to lat pull down a certain amount of weight, same machine, and you're going to have to press a certain amount of weight. Now, after you finish with those exercises, you're done at the clinic. Now, what happens after you're done at the clinic? Well, it's back to the terminal. When you get back to the terminal, it's more information. Okay, you're going to watch videos and you're going to get on a phone call with the safety VP of the company. It's going to be a call for you and the class beside you. One class are for newbies, the other class are for those with experience. They're not going to be here too long. Now, after you finish with all of those conversations and you talk to everyone and you got all of your paperwork done for the day, you're going to get a check. Already. You're already going to get a check. But this check you can't put in your bank account. These checks can only be cashed at Pilots, Flying J's, or Love's. It's a $75 check. It's the check for your dinner for 5 days throughout the week. That's right. Now, whenever you go to cash that check, I'm going to tell you like this. It's going to cost you $2.25. So you're only going to have $72.75 out of that $75, all right? Whenever you cash those checks up at the Pilot right up the street from the hotel. Now, for some, they turn their rental cars in the same day they got here. For me, well, I kept mine to the next day. And that did me a lot of justice. My first day in, I got a chance to drive the almost 20 minutes to Food Lion so I could get me some food to put in the refrigerator. And the good thing about whenever you're in these rooms, you have full-size refrigerators and you also have a 2-burner electric stove. So if you plan on coming to PNS down in Savannah, bring you some pots and pans. So off the Food Lion I went, got me some groceries, got me some utensils. I even had to buy a can opener. Damn. But after that, the next day, which was our first day, I finally had to take that car back after we finished up in class. And that day was a long day, and we didn't get out till after 5:30. So whenever we left there, everyone went to go cash their checks. I went back to the hotel waiting on that line to finish because one of the vans had to follow us up to the airport so they could pick us up and bring us back to the hotel. But everybody got some money in their pocket now. So whenever we dropped all of our cars off and everyone was back in the van, we went to Walmart and everyone did some more shopping. Spent all that little $75. That's right. We finally got out of Walmart about like 7:30ish, and finally got back to the room, the hotel, that night around 8:15. It was a long day. We was already up since 6 o'clock. Down in the lobby by 7:15. It was a long day. But the great thing is you have your own rooms. You're not sharing rooms with anyone. You have your own space. You don't have to listen to nobody snore, smell nobody feet, smell nobody farts, smell nobody number twos when they gotta go boo-boo in the bathroom in the same room with you. Now, if you want to know what's going on for day number 2, well, stick around. That video's coming real soon. But so far, everything's been okay. It's been all good. Good people, they like to laugh, joke around, play, have a good time. But I'm going to tell you like this, you better go on and start to learn that logging book now. Paper logs. Learn paper logs and how to spot violations. That's the best thing I could tell you to go on and make it through this class. Learn paper logs, because that's day number 2 and 3, possibly 4. And you're going to have tests, crazy tests on how to spot violations on a paper log. So I'm giving you the juice now if you want to go to PNS. Learn how to spot hours of service violations on paper logs before you get the orientation. Don't say I ain't never tell you so.